Alright, good morning everyone and welcome to the 19th episode of the Ironman Challenge. Streamed live of course. Right now we are level 65, working our way. I think we're about halfway through Terracore Forest. And making plans probably to work into maybe Blade's Edge. We thought about Nagran for a little bit, but I think we're going to end up going to Blade's Edge. And then wherever that takes us, we'll go there. As per normal, let's do the rules real quick. So, no dying, no gear above white quality, no gear enchants, no talents, no potions, flasks, no elixirs, no hellstones, no joining groups or raids, no entering dungeons or raids, no food buffs, no XP boosting activities such as recruiter friend or monk ratios, no battle pets, no bat pedal leveling. There we go. No bodyguards and no professions. Of course, we'll get more into those last two as we get into Warlords of Draenor and then Legion. And let's see, as we said before, this is going to be from Terracore Forest to hopefully, I would like to get at least halfway through Blade's Edge or maybe even 67 today. We'll see where 3 hours leads us, but if you're new to the stream, normally I stream from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and every day, and just see where that ends up taking us. Now we have the Ironman Challenge YouTube update, our YouTube Ironman Challenge update, where I go through and kind of keep tabs and update everyone on everyone else's progress. So right off the rip, we do have a little bit of unfortunate news today. Exploding Ember. It was a level 26 hunter, and a Yeti took him down today. So that was highly unfortunate, but much to his credit, he deleted his character and started a new mage. So kudos to you, Exploding Ember. If you guys have time or have opportunity, just kind of stop by his channel and give him a little bit of encouragement to keep on going, because I know that does take the wind out of your sails a little bit. Now the other ones that are continuing Stellaron Gaming, who's a level 36 monk, Andre Menard, who is a level 23 hunter, Follow Sui, if I'm saying that wrong let me know, but she's a warlock at level 11, and then we have Nylum with a level 10 monk. All of these channels are in the description if you guys want to check them out and give them a little bit of encouragement. So with all that out the way, let's go ahead and get right into this. Now, yesterday we've annihilated the orc and their camps, and then we went ahead and shared the same fate with the blood elves, and we've knocked out most of this area. So now we're kind of in this bone waste area, and we're going to head this way to go ahead and get these 3 pieces of equipment. Now you notice that I'm not in an inn or anything like that. I tried not to do that, just in the spirit of the Ironman Challenge, to just kind of log out in the world. Yeah, we needed, that's right, we needed 10 more of these. So let's go ahead and get right into this and kill these as we go along today. Let's minimize that, and there we go. So we're going to give Sam another heal here. So we should get another 4 or 5 of these, and we'll pick up the 3 quest items we have over here. And then we'll head back and turn it all in. They do seem to hit Sam harder than they did yesterday, so we'll watch his health and keep an eye on him. Let me see. I don't think we need the scorpions just yet, so let me adjust this real quick. There we go. Probably, yeah, okay, we didn't aggro. Thought we might aggro that scorpion as well, but we're alright. The other thing I'm doing, just for me, just to make this more enjoyable to play and also watch, is even though I've learned flying, I'm not going to be using it. It does make it a little bit more difficult to watch someone slowly fly at 150 speed from one location to the next. So, and I think there's some horsemen that kind of patrol through here rather quickly, so I'm going to try to keep my head on a swivel and watch out for those guys. And then this will lead us to our first item, Drape of Ahriman. I think we need to go back into that tomb, which is a pretty significant, oh, let's silence that, pretty significant disadvantage for a hunter, as well as other caster classes, or range classes should I say, just because the range is their benefit more or less. So when you start enclosing them in a building or a ship or a cave, and then have mobs like right around the corner where they have to almost aggro by proxy, it makes it just a little bit more difficult for that class. But I think, yeah, we gotta go in here. Yeah, just kind of keeping an eye out for the riders. I think we're alright though. Someone may have already cleared this out for us. Let's go ahead and kill him just so he doesn't come back and ruin our day. So yeah, we just need to get to that chest over there. I think we should be alright. Give Sam a quick heal here. So for some reason, my Warcraft is coming out through my TV, I think. So we'll deal with that for now, but once we get out, I will log out, shut down Warcraft, and then log right back in. That way the computer kind of takes that sound and puts it in my headphones so I can kind of see what everyone else is hearing. I think we'll be alright. Just pull on him. Perfect. Silence that. We don't need to be hit. Alright, so we pulled much more than we wanted to. We're going to blow all our cooldowns. We're going to take the hit from this guy and help Sam out, and then Sam will jump on him. Alright, no problem. Alright, let's go ahead and take him. That's a popped respawn. That's the other bad thing about enclosures in general, is that the respawn rate in these things are a lot quicker, in my opinion, than the open world. So one, it kind of motivates you to get them a little bit quicker, as well as just be a little bit more thorough. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him just because I don't want to aggro him. And then we need one more item out of this cave. Go ahead and get this straggler here. I'm going to go ahead and... should I use my heal? That's 30%. So, no, I think I'd waste a little bit if I did that, so let's not do that. We'll save the heal, and we'll just kind of gain a little bit of health as we go. Alright, so in seeing that the other player leave this area, we definitely need to watch out for respawns, because this room's not fully populated when we ran into it. So I just want to make sure that doesn't come back to bite us. That could end today pretty quick. I'll stay over here. We'll take care of him. I think we need to kill. Do we need to kill him or her? I don't think we do. I think we just need the... we might need to kill him just to get the quest item, actually. So let's go ahead and get Sam here. I think my health is slowly going up, so should be alright. Yeah, we have respawns just because... watch out for that raider there. We have respawns just because that other guy was... Alright, so I'll pull him. Sam's already hitting him too hard. The other player came through here so quickly. I'll silence that. So the bad thing about these guys, as soon as we send Sam in, they're going to start casting a spell. Well, maybe not. That's not bad. Sam crit him pretty hard. Gotta watch our back here, make sure nothing's popped up. And then give Sam a heal, quickly kind of work our way through here and kill her. But she has 4,200 health. I'm gonna go ahead and use my cooldowns. So let's go ahead and do this. Give Sam a heal here. And no issue whatsoever. She doesn't even drop a quest item, so hopefully we don't have to come back in here and kill her. But since we are battling the timer due to respawns, since there's an earlier player, we'll just get out of here as quickly as possible. Alright, so we already did that quest. And let's see. Yep. Respawns, no problems. It's just one guy. And we're up. Hopefully the guards up top haven't reset. Looks like they have, so we'll go ahead and pull him. So the other thing is, I don't know why I was trying to shoot. The other thing to watch out for, like I said earlier, those riders, I think they come right up to the entrance here. So they kind of intensify the situation just a little bit. Just because of, since they're mounted, they patrol kind of quickly. But I don't think they're going to be a concern today. And we'll kill that last Bone Lasher. And that will complete 2 quests for us. Alright. So, with that being said, like I said, for some reason my sound for the game is coming out through the TV, monitor screen. So I'm going to log out real quick, shut down Warcraft, and pull it back up and turn these quests in. So let's go ahead and fix our sound for the morning so we don't have to deal with this for the next 3 hours. So how's everybody doing this morning while we wait for this thing to do its thing? Alright, let's shut this down. Quit. And then we'll pop it up. Yeah, because for whatever reason I was hearing Sam's roar through the TV even though the music's coming out through the headphones, so hopefully normally this fixes it, so Gara says, yes, welcome to the stream, Gara. I'm fine. Thank you for watching, by the way. Are you doing the Ironman challenge yourself, or just kind of chilling out and watching other people do it? Let's turn in. I think he's going to have both quests here, or just one of them. Okay. Alright, so we got that turned in. And that'll work out perfect, because we'll knock out these 2, maybe this 3rd quest here, and then turn it all in in the Adlarian Stronghold. Now, if you guys are relatively new to the stream, I kind of play a little bit more conservatively. I've noticed that a lot of people will, for example, just mount up and run through this. I think that's a very high risk. Let's go ahead and close that so it's not flashing at me the whole time. It's kind of a high risk mentality, because what can happen is you'll mount up and, you know, run by 1, maybe run by 2, and then turn around and the 3rd one will dismount you, and now all of a sudden you've gone from 1 or 2 to 3, and then you know, when you're dismounted, normally you're not dismounted at 100% health, and you have that working against you. So it's just better to play. Ooh, we got a broken longbow. Is that better than what we have? No, it's not. Okay, so we don't need it. More importantly, what's it look like? Same thing as what I got. Alright. So also, you notice the character here, we have all gray items, and the only thing we're missing is the belt for this little set, so I'm hoping maybe that'll drop today. because transmog's really important when it comes to the Ironman challenge. Now, let's see, we need 10 plunderers, we need 20 mobs killed, and then another 5. Okay. Looks like we have a worm or something here. I think it's called a crust burster in Hellfire Peninsula, so I don't know what they name them out here. I think we can mount up now. So we're about 20% from 66. Hopefully we can get that in the next 30 minutes to an hour. Finish up the quest here and move on to Blade's Edge. And this is what we need to be killing, so okay. I think ultimately we're going to need to go down into that crypt, if you want to call it that. I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. Crypt, grave, whatever. But before we do that, let's just kind of clear out the perimeter a little bit and get the guys who are standing by themselves. We'll come back to him when he's done patrolling. Hopefully he'll be heading the other direction once we're done with this guy. Perfect. Silence that. And now we'll get him on the far edge. Hopefully Sam doesn't aggro him by... There we go. Yeah, he did anyway. Okay. No problem. We have the tools to handle this. So we won't silence that shadow bolt, but we'll get the next one. And yeah, it looks like we need to go down inside to get the Vengeful Drane? Unless they're over there. I'm not sure. Since he was so close, might as well. Sensor, welcome to the stream. Sensor says, thought the Ironman challenge was 0 quests and only achievement you could get was leveling ones. No, that is more or less the Bloodthirsty challenge, where you have to get less than 210 quests. I think it's 210, and if you get over 210, your account's kind of yellow flagged, and if you hit over 230, then your account's then your character's red flag. So no, the Ironman challenge is just essentially not dying and no gear above white quality, whereas the Bloodthirsty challenge says, you know, taper it down on the quest, but you can have up to green quality gear. Alright, so we'll heal Sam, we'll kill this other guy before the patrol comes back. But yeah, I think there's been I don't know if someone's made it to 110 doing both challenges, where essentially you're grinding to 110 with white quality gear or lower. So that'd essentially be your Bloodthirsty Ironman, which is kind of a cool title. Now, I don't see the Drane that we're supposed to be killing here. Maybe they're above us in that little area of the forest. Let's slow him down. Give Sam's gonna probably die. Yep. So, ooh, he teleports. Alright, so we'll rest Sam here. Keep on going. Like I said, the idea behind these enclosures, whether it's a cave, a ship, or a small building, is to pretty much move as quickly and as thoroughly as possible, which is sometimes difficult to do. I do not see the Drane at all. So maybe we don't need to be down here. I might be making this more difficult than it needs to be. I'll head back up top. Hopefully the guards haven't reset. Perfect. So let's go look over here real quick and see if this is where the Drane are. Well, looks like we're gonna have to read the quest. Let's see, it wants you to journey to the Tomb of Lights, defeat 5 vengeful Draenei. Lights has become corrupted. So that was the Tomb of Lights. I thought. Well, how come we didn't see any Draenei then? That's odd. Yeah, so this is the Tomb of Lights. I'm 90% sure we're supposed to go inside. Let's get rid of this guy. Now, what we've done is kind of set ourselves up for a rough scenario, in the sense that we've cleared all the mobs about 5 minutes ago, and then we ran into the tomb. There's nothing there, and then we ran back out. So we've kind of set ourselves up to fall victim to our own respawns. But like I said, let me double check the quest here. Tomb of Lights has become corrupted, and the Shadow Council and the Draenei have become cursed spirits, angry and confused with burning hatred for the living. Enter the tomb and seek out these tragic victims. Huh. So unless I missed them, all right, we're gonna do this a little bit. What do you want to call it? Against the grain. Okay, there he is. There's one. So they would put him all the way in the back. Since he's over there, I'm gonna. This might have been a bad decision. No, we're all right. Nope, we're not. Jeez. Okay, so I'm gonna heal Sam. I'm gonna pop Bestial Wrath because this is getting a little intense. Try to kill that guy over there. I'm gonna Shadow Meld actually, and let him reset. Have Sam pull. So that's the biggest thing, is once again Shadow Meld has saved me more so than which class I picked, but just because he looks inconspicuous, he looks a little suspicious over there. So I guess they're parking all of the vengeful spirits near the end. Something we need to be aware of is there's a pat that respawns here, and there's 2 guys that come up here. So if we do have to back out of here rather quick, we just need to be wary of that. Alright, we'll silence that. Hoping Sam doesn't pull. Okay. Is that a vengeful spirit back there? No. Maybe they're just a one of those low count type of mobs. Alright, so we're halfway done here. We have 3 more vengeful Draenei to find. Just double check, nothing in there. Give Sam a heal. I'm back at 91, 92%, so I think we're safe for the moment. Yeah, there's 1 vengeful Draenei. Maybe I should have taken a harder, closer look before leaving the first time. Alright, silence that. We did pull this guy. Let's slow him down. Give Sam a heal. Kind of keep an eye out behind us. So I'm gonna wait just a second to allow Sam to heal up, because if I do pull 4 and Sam dies, that's gonna be hard to handle. But not impossible, just difficult. Let's see, how do we want to handle this? Let's give Sam a heal, and we'll just blow all of our cooldowns. I think that's probably the best way to handle this. So we'll give Sam on that, give Sam another heal, and have him take a bite. There we go. Disengage, slow him down at 80%. So we have a respawn behind us, it looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and take care of that now. Silence the shadow bolt. Perfect. Now we have one Vengeful Draenei. We need 2 more. So I think what we're going to have to do is actually wait for respawns to a certain extent. Let's give Sam a heal. I think Sam might end up dying to that Ethereal Arcane guy. So yeah, just res. He's been slowed. Finish him off, and then we'll slow the other guy. Not too bad. Kill him just because he's there. Silence those arcane rockets. Alright. So maybe we've had a Vengeful Draenei respawn on the left or right side. If this is your first time to the stream, welcome, of course. And we do this every morning, going from 6 typically to 9 a.m. My server time, which is also Eastern Standard Time, and I forget how that translates to how that translates throughout the world. But let's go ahead and pop Bestial Wrath, because I think we're going to pull the guards as well. Yep. So we'll silence the Shadow Bolt. No, we won't. It's not off cooldown. Sam needs a heal, and now we'll silence that. There we go. Yeah. I couldn't, for some reason, tab target doesn't allow you to target mobs that are behind an item like this, so I couldn't. Yeah, let's deal with you. I couldn't use tab to target them for some reason. Which, though I'm complaining, it's better than it was as of 3 or 4 months ago. Maybe longer than that. I think they fixed it when Legion came out. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Bestial Wrath. Send Sam on this guy. Silence Shadow Bolt. Yeah, I was going to say, I was surprised he didn't aggro him. And then he is going to aggro him. So let's go ahead and heal Sam up, send him over there. And yeah, let's get out of here. We need to find the wood mites. I think that involves the treants that are along the edge, but I'm not 100% sure just yet. Ooh, we did get a backpack. That's nice. Might go ahead and save that over here. As far as the auction house and the rules for the Ironman challenge, there's not too many, especially from the website, so I think they're a little liberal as far as what you can do on the auction house and whatnot. I think at the end of the day it kind of comes to the individual person's opinion. There we go. That's our mites. Oops. Nice. I do click the multi-shot spell just because I don't want to accidentally hit that in my macros here. Or not macros, but key bindings. So let's see, we don't need him. There we go. I think I'll go ahead and kill him so he doesn't walk right into me while I'm trying to kill the treants. Let's slow him down. And then, perfect. So probably one more treant. We should be good to go. Let's see. And multi-shot. If I ever get my, there we go. If I ever get my energy back or whatever that is. So that thing, does that complete everything? Yeah, let's go turn it all in. Maybe we'll get pretty close, if not hit 66. And we'll not try to run by all these guys. Let's just go ahead and be pretty thorough about this. But for those of you that are watching, the Ironman in general is just a challenge that takes you, challenge that has you go from 1 to 110 without dying and without equipping anything higher than a white quality gear. There are quite a few more rules that kind of tie into it, but those are your basic two. And what I do on this channel is try to keep up with all the YouTubers who kind of stream and record their gameplay and show it online. I know not all of them stream it, but they do kind of like a compilation of what they've done. And so, that being said, we did lose one person yesterday, so I feel so bad for him. It's Ember, Exploding Ember. So if you guys do enjoy the Ironman challenge in general and watching others, feel free to stop by his channel and give him a little encouragement, because that does take the wind out of your sails a little bit when you die. I'm hoping it doesn't completely demotivate me if I die. Not when, if. Of course, we're not going to die, right? Alright, so it should be pretty much a straight shot to that guy, except for him. Alright, give Sam a quick heal, and we can turn these in. I think we have 3 quests to turn in here, then 1 back in the Alarian Stronghold. That's done. And then 2 here. Gara says, I hope you don't die. Oh, thank you, Gara. Me too, actually. One of the reasons, I kind of made the assumption that everyone else has made, kind of getting into the Ironman challenge, that, well, the what is it? The class with the pets should have the easiest time, so I'll just kind of run through and get a initial test for it, and then try another class. But here we are at 66. So if anything does happen, what I'll probably do is just try to get to 110 with a hunter, just for a feasibility test, and then maybe do a melee class, I think. Alright, collect 10 restless bones. Okay. And do a bunch of stuff with them, so. We still have 1 quest in Alarian Stronghold to turn in, but I don't think there's too much of a need to do that right now. What we do need to do is find... Okay, just click these. No problem. Just kind of surprised we don't have more quests to go along with it, but... oh well. Let's see if there's anything else nearby. Yep, get that over there. Yeah, normally I try to stagger my quests such that, you know, you go in a certain area and you do multiple things at once, but I'm fairly new. Not new, I mean, I leveled through the Burning Crusade when it first came out, but probably not since then, so a lot of how the quest goes and the order of it I've forgotten for the most part, so I just kind of winging it, which kind of leads us to the situation we're in now, where we... Is that elite? No. Where we're just picking up items off the ground and not really having a need to kill too much. But XP's XP, so we'll kill as we can and collect how many more? 6 more of these restless bones. Now, if the quests get too kind of sketchy, where we're using avatars or especially if we have to use an elixir for a quest. We'll probably skip it and start heading towards Blade's Edge, but for now, I haven't seen too much of a reason to leave the area. Speaking of elixirs, you cannot have elixirs, flask, potions, or hellstones. Hellstones are allowed if you're a warlock, but they do give you kind of a one-liner warning that even an elixir from a quest could possibly flag you. So if you are trying the Ironman challenge, just be aware and careful of that. I personally don't even use water walking or water breathing elixirs, just to avoid the potential of flagging my character. So like I said, just kind of a conservative playstyle, more or less. Well, I'm not seeing any more restless bones. Maybe they're, oh, because I'm outside of the little quest hub. So let's actually get back into this over here. So I'm gonna walk around this little graveyard. And watch out for that underground worm. I don't see too many nearby. I thought when I was over here I saw some, but maybe I was wrong. Oh, there we go. Alright, number 7 sitting right there. Now in this area, you have 5 towers near in the bone waste area, but those are kind of strictly for PvP purposes. If your faction has them, everybody kind of gets a buff similar to the 3 outposts in Hellfire. And I don't know if the buff actually helps you with XP, but I didn't see any rules against PvP gameplay. I just think that that's a very high and unnecessary risk, especially considering that we are probably a third to a fourth to a third of the health of those players with BOA gear, and that's just players that are our level, much less those who are 90 or 110 or whatever. Alright, that's done. Huh. I guess we could turn in our other questions for right here, huh? Let's do that. Make our way through the forest here, without trying to aggro too much. I don't think this will give us a follow-up. It might. I don't think it does give us a follow-up quest, so there we go. Complete that. Oh, it did. Oh, and we hit 66. Nice. Alright. So we're going to try to hit 67 today, I think. Maybe we'll see what Blade's Edge has in store for us. Call down Torgos with, what's his name's Carcass, acquire. Alright, so is this kind of like a group quest? Is that what they're wanting? No? Evidently it's solo, so let's go do that. Let's go call them down. What do we need to do first, actually? Acquire a tail feather of Torgos, and then... Okay, so I think we just need to click on some sort of statue or item. Oh, we gotta turn in the bones inside. We need to be careful there. I think that has a lot of potential to... opportunities for us to die. Gar says, that was 66 grats. Thank you, sir. That's a lot farther than I thought I would initially get, so I'm pretty excited about that. This has been by far one of the more fun things I've done within Warcraft, so Can't wait to see where this leads and how far we can get. Hopefully 110, right? So maybe kind of similar to what Sinner was saying. If we can combine the Ironman and Bloodthirsty challenge on the next challenge, that would be fun to do, but I don't know how entertaining it would be. So I may do that on the without streaming it and just kind of provide highlights. So like I said, it's the Bloodthirsty challenge is pretty much a patience game. You're just running around and killing stuff, really, because you can't do any sort of pet leveling or anything else like that. But let's see. Yeah, we'll go take care of these blood Torgos, get the feathers from Torgos, and then turn in that quest. There's no reason to get involved with the skirmishers. Alright, we'll mount up here and keep going. I think we should probably heal Sam in case we get caught in a bad situation. So it looks like our bag space is also getting a little low, so what I'll do after we kill Torgos is sell all the items we don't need. You know what, on second thought, he might give us an item and we accidentally sell it, so. Some quest items you can sell and some you can't, so it's just best to avoid the risk when possible. I just kind of want to get out of the open here. Watch out for that guy. We'll slow him down. And give Sam a heal. Alright. Should be getting pretty close to Torgos. Should be looting these guys just for the off chance if they give me my belt. Take care of this lost spirit. Help him find his way home. Alright, so there's Torgos. So let's do this in the typical Qyune fashion and do kind of a perimeter check. We'll encircle the area and then we'll call him down, because what we don't want to do is run in there and then get knocked back into another mob or find ourselves in a bad position and run around haphazardly, ultimately killing ourselves. Yeah, we'll go ahead and help him find his way home as well. Silence that shadow bolt. Go ahead and loot him. Alright, so someone was just here, so I don't know if the item to call Torgos down is not here. It should be. Right? Let's see. The creature in the bone waste so fearsome that only the dauntless dare to stalk him. I speak of Torgos, king of the bone lashers, who circles over the veiled waste. Feathers in a rock. Oops. Let's take care of that. Alright. just because these guys are here. Did he give me a quest item I'm supposed to use? No? I did see him flying around. Yeah, there he is. But we can't engage him, so we do need to somehow taunt him down here. Torgos. Too bad that there's an Erica's scarecrow there known as Torgos Bane, which keeps him at bay. I bet if you laid his mate. Oh man, we gotta go get the carcass. They didn't tell us that. Not on the map anyway. I think the carcass is back over here by these bone wastes. So yeah, this is the result of not having done this zone in however long it's been since Burning Crusade first came out. I'm hoping I'm right in that the fact that this other bird we need to find in these this small graveyard over here is up. I'd imagine though if I finish reading the quest it might tell me, so let's do that. She can be found at Syrian Hill in the northwest northern waste. Yep. So once again, not reading the quest is kind of bit us. That's alright. We're getting XP. Alright, so I'm thinking Syrian? Carrion, however you say it, hills, is this thing right here. So she might be flying around in there and we just need to grab her carcass and drag it over to Torgos. Seems like the mobs are getting a little dense. Yep, Sam, second heal. I don't see her yet. Let's see. Is that her? No. There she is. Alright. We found her. We know what to do. And take care of. Go ahead and pick up these useless items. And pull him over here. Alright, now how much health does she have? Decent amount. We'll go ahead and use Bestial Wrath. Blow some cooldowns, I suppose. Bestial Wrath, if Bestial Wrath is still up, we'll go ahead and kill a few more things. Alright, so we have her carcass now. Actually, we'll heal Sam and then we'll mount back up. Hopefully the path we just made doesn't respawn yet. We may have to kill the Erico in the area once again, but I don't think that's a big deal. G Smith says, oh sorry G Smith, I was so focused on getting back to the hill. Thank you for that. He says at the hill and the Deathcrawler pit. Yeah, but thank you for watching the stream, by the way. Alright, so we need to make it... I'll just follow this arrow. It's right there. Run around this tomb or crypt, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so yeah, it looks like the Erico are kind of respawning, so we'll go ahead and clear them out in our wherever we think Torgos is going to land. I think the scarecrow that they were talking about is a little off. So maybe if you're new to the Ironman challenge or my stream in general, what we've kind of noticed is that these circles on the map indicating where the quest item are, most of them are accurate, but especially ones of these size, for whatever reason, are not 9 times out of 10. I'd say maybe 40% of the time they're just not exactly in the right location. So you know, if you find yourself stuck and you're going by the map, there's a possibility that the map's not 100% accurate, and so you might want to just work your way around a wider perimeter. G Smith says, back in BC days was my PvP pet. Back at BC days was my PvP pet. You know, I think I want to say not Burning Crusade, but maybe Wrath of the Lich King was when I stopped PvPing. But Burning Crusade was by far the most fun PvP I had. I think we can just drop our corpse out here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so Torgos is going to come down, and I'm going to go stand over here, slow him down, which he completely ignored. But yeah, the PvP was definitely fun back at that time. For me it was, because I was fortunate enough to play a Warlock who was probably a little overtuned for, let's move, the PvP in general, especially with the death coil, the fears. I don't know if they had started with the diminishing returns. So I think if you feared someone and didn't mess with them, you could just perpetually fear them all day long. So I know there are some instances where you could sheep someone for quite a long time. It didn't do anything because it, you know, whatever you sheep tends to heal them, but it was kind of inconvenient not to be able to play your character. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell some stuff since I have a little bit of downtime. Repair the items. Let's see, did we get lucky and find a belt? I don't think so. Alright, we'll just sell stuff as we go. If you are in a guild, I chose not to be, just to keep things straightforward and simple, but if you are in a guild, they say do not use the guild repairers features, just because they want to make this as much of a on your own kind of challenge as possible. So just be aware of that if you do join a guild. I guess we'll keep that, I don't know. Alright, so we are repaired up, and let's go ahead and head over to this area. Alleviate this scorpion of whatever he's doing. And slow him down as well. Hit me for about 9%, no big deal. I think we're just going to have to pretty much grind our way into that area. If I remember the quest series correctly, I think once we turn this in, we have a decent quest hub that we have access to, and I'm hoping that's still the case. If not, we might just go ahead and make our way to Blade's Edge. Do have a quest down there, but it might be for an instance. Alright, so we need to go underground somehow. I'm definitely not going to jump down the center like I would if I had BOA gears on. We're definitely not going in the direction I would have liked. Maybe the access is on the outside. I think it is now that let's see. Let's kind of get a an overview of this area. Maybe. Huh. Well, how do we get down there then? We'll kill her. And let's see if we can figure this out. Because I'm trying to remember if the entrance to get down into the crypts or the grounds was on the outside perimeter, or if it's inward a little bit. Alright. Maybe... Nope. I know there's got to be 4 entrances, so there's no real point in running completely around. Because if you go into the... you know what, I take that back. There might be only 2. Oh, maybe this. Maybe this right here. It looks like a different feature. So fires typically indicate an entrance or exit, so there's that free bit of information. Let me see here. Does that go a different way? It goes opposite of where we need to go, so we'll just keep heading south here. Maybe... So I'm betting this quest is for the dungeon, and I might pick it up just so I have it, but you definitely can't do any dungeons, much less grouping up with people. So let's see, maybe it's oh, here we go. I think he's over here. Nope, I was right the first time. Yep. Alright, so we'll turn these in. Done with that. It's destroyed 10 lost spirits, 10 broken skeletons. No problem. Let's see if she wants us to go inside or do some quests outside. Standing on the bone pile outside. Okay. So this is to get us oh, over here. Okay. Find and speak with in Shathras City. Okay. No problem. G. Smith says from the bottom. I'm gonna check the YouTube here, see how much of a... There's a little bit of a lag, it looks like. Maybe 10 seconds between what YouTube is showing versus what I'm doing. So if that is the case, and it seems like I'm not responding in a timely manner, try reloading the YouTube. For some reason, YouTube tends to lag out a little bit, even though I'm uploading at 4.5 megabytes, right? Gigs, mega gigs, I can't remember. So we need 10 lost spirits and 10 broken skeletons. So we'll just work our way back up here. Now it seems like we're getting quests one at a time. So if this continues on for too long, we'll just abandon this area and head to Blade's Edge. That way we can progress a little bit at a faster rate. Like I said, today we want to kind of hit 67, and maybe with tomorrow's stream we'll kind of be looking at the decision of whether or not to go to Northrend at 68 or wait until 70. And the kill for 20 begins. So I might go ahead and just try to kill this worm so that I don't have to avoid it the entire time. Well, it's not going to pop up, so that's fine. And that works too. Alright. So we'll just kind of work from the north and head down south. That way, try to kill everything in this area. Is that something we need to kill? No. It is a rare though. How much health does it have? 7,000? Let's go get it. Let's hope we don't regret this. Alright. Blowing all cooldowns now. See how much XP it gives us. Because for the other mobs it's about 300. Ha ha ha. Nice. You gave us 5,000. That's not bad. It's about half a quest. And an item we can't use, so. Not bad. I'm up for free experience when it presents itself. Alright, we'll grab that. And then we'll head over, kill this guy. So we're only killing the spirits. I'm not seeing too many of the broken skeletons, unless they're just in a different area entirely, which they could be. Let's slow him down. Alright. And then weaken that as well. G Smith says Halloween is a good time to level. Why is that actually? Is it because of the candy, like the different where you turn in the quests in the different ends? Because if that's the case, actually for the Ironman challenge you cannot do any holiday based quest. Simply for that reason, it makes it a little bit easier. Now someone did mention yesterday that may make the challenge easier once you get to Legion is doing the Legion invasions. And I think I didn't see anything that said the Legion invasions were out of the were not allowed, should I say. But I think what you're going to find is that the risk of those mobs, especially the quest to kill one mob, is so much higher that it may not even be worth it to attempt it. Oops, let's give Sam a heal, and then it looks like the skeletons are in this location. So I know there's a mess of stuff right here, but there's also a quest hub over here, and whether or not it's Horde or Alliance I cannot remember, so we'll just kind of take a far out kind of view and just see if we can see anything that might give us an indication if this is a good idea or a bad idea to... There's a skeleton, so that kind of leads us... There's nothing on the map indicating skeletons are out here, so just be aware of that, that even in whatever the map says, it's not 100% I'll try that again. It's not 100% accurate, so yeah, you need to just kind of explore when you can if things aren't going the way they expect on the map. So yeah, it looks like we have a quest hub out here. Perfect. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I want you to travel to the web region. Okay, and he wants me to slay a bunch of things. We can do that. Escort what's his name and his crew and protect them while they do their dig. We'll hold off on that one. I want you to travel east to the... So that leaves all but this quest. So escort the tool. The for the Ironman challenge, these escort quests can be really disadvantageous for players to try to do, so you have to kind of make sure you want to engage them or not. I think we ought to be alright with this one. So what we'll do is we'll mark this guy. Why not? Let's just give them all marks just for the sake of being... Since they're taking a break every 5 minutes, we'll mark everybody. So we're gonna have the whole bowl of Lucky Charms here. Oh, they do help you fight, so that's kind of nice. Joe says, "What's up, Qyune?" What's going on, Joe? How you doing? Good Monday morning, right? And G Smith says, yeah, holiday dailies. Yeah, so the holiday quest, you're not really supposed to partake of too much, because I started this character during the Midsummer Festival and could not do anything with the fire quest. Even if I went from zone to zone and only did the quest once, the challenge kind of wants you to stay away from that kind of questing. I think, like you said, just because it's so much easier. Now, with these escort quests, what you want to do typically 9 times out of 10 is kind of work your way ahead, anticipate where these guys are going, and then work ahead. Because what could end up happening is you come across just a mob out in the world, and then it just so happens that the escort spawns 2 quests or 2 mobs in that area, so you've gone from like fighting 1 mob to 3 with not too much of a chance to recover. So just want to be careful for that. So I'm gonna stand back here in case they pull up something massive. We'll just kill that just for the sake of keeping with the theme of all the quests here. So as our bowl of Lucky Charms clears out the side of the hill here, looks like they didn't pull up too much. In fact, I think they pulled up nothing. Let's see. So he's looking at me like I'm supposed to do something. Oh, he found a drum set, okay. Alright, so they found a drum set that they say is going to rock the foundation of modern archaeology. And then the rest of the bowl of Lucky Charms is wanting to leave, so I think they're all going to head back. Something's supposed to pop up, I think. They're all kind of facing that direction, so I feel out of place if I'm looking at them. Alright, there we go. He started yelling. There we go. So silence the poison. Oh, nope, we weren't targeting him. Now we'll silence the poison. Let's go ahead and get Sam on it. Alright. So I think we're all running back. So I can go ahead and run ahead of these guys and turn it in. So what I'm probably going to have to do is take those set of drums and then run around and bang on them and get all the stuff underground to pop up. So let's see. Kent wants you to bring him 8 mature bones carcasses. Alright, so that's kind of the reason why I did that quest, is to go through and just knock out all the kill quests and come back to this little hub. So we'll do that. Alright, so we have to burn some corpses and kill others. Burn some and make some, so no problem, right? That's what we do. Can I click on these guys? Can I burn them? No. So we have to burn the ones that are already on the ground. Respawn's a little bit aggressive out here, actually. So we'll burn that one. Burn this one. Thankfully the torch doesn't have a cooldown. I've never really understood that one. Why some quest items have like a 8-second timer or something and all the items are right beside each other. Alright, so we'll keep pushing east. I'm going to try to keep Sam perpetually healed, that way he doesn't get too low on his health. And like I said, we'll keep moving east. What do we need to do in this area? Just kill these guys. The Doomslayers, I don't need to mess with them. I do need one more warrior. So let's go ahead and finish him off. Oh, we didn't get credit for that. Why? Maybe we didn't put in enough damage. We didn't get credit for that either, actually. Just silence the Mind Blast. So maybe we need to find a warrior that's just started combat. Still did not get credit for that. That's really weird. Oh, that's why. I'm reading it wrong. I'm supposed to burn the warriors. Never mind. Never mind. So we'll knock out this skeleton though. Does he drop anything that we need? I don't think he does. Just stuff we can use for the auction house. Stay away from that. And silence that. think there's some more corpses this way. We'll keep going this way. What we'll do is, even if we don't complete the quest, we'll just keep moving east. That way, when we run back, maybe they'll respawn by then. And Sam aggroed that one, so not a big deal, we'll just take care of it. Let's see, we can go ahead and burn this corpse. And kill this skeleton over here. As well as this one, I think, yep. No, that's the lost spirit, we didn't need to really mess with that. We do need the skeleton. And give Sam a heal. That might be it for the corpse burning. We'll just make our way through now and kill the skeletons and finish up what we didn't do for this quest on our way back. Since we didn't have really a hearthstone to bind to that little outpost. Need some more skeletons. I think they seem like they're staying along close to the edge over here, so let's kind of use that tactic. Lost spirits. Might have to fight these guys at the same time, so I'll use Bestial Wrath. Slow him down. Well, I thought we were going to slow him down. There we go. We'll silence that. Take out this guy while he's on his own. And take out this guy before he gets to the other skeleton. And maybe we'll pull that other one? Yeah, perfect. We can just slow him down as he comes to us. Watch our back as we run around. There we go. And let's see, that will pretty much complete that. So then we need to either grab this dread relic or grab the key for it. Alright, so as we do normally, we'll just kill everything within a 20-yard radius just to make sure we don't need to run away or accidentally disengage into more mobs. So we'll take care of him since he looks like he could get close. And him as well. I don't know if something ominous is going to pop out of this little crate, so let's just continue clearing. And that'll be the last one, I think. I think we're safe enough now. Give Sam a heal. Open this thing up. Oh shit. What do we do here? Do we okay, they have low health. Okay. Alright. It freaked me out at first, but we're alright. Now we need 8 carcasses. And does that come from... I don't know where that comes from actually. Oh, we just have to I think we have to kill these guys, do the drums, and then kill whatever pops up. Maybe. Try it one more time. We might get sand gnomes, and then we might get a carcass, so I don't entirely know what that's supposed to do. That's kind of weird. Slow him down. Just feel like they wouldn't put Kleptos in the middle of nowhere if you weren't. Okay, yep, there we go. Let's go ahead and, well, I would like Sam to participate in this a little bit. There we go. So yeah, we need to do that more than 8 times because we get sand gnomes at the same time. Oops, 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 oops. Don't shoot that. Oh, he did. Look at that. Alright. We can deal with that. That's fine. Let me grab his carcass over here. And then we'll drop some drums. Get more sand gnomes. Drop some. Oops, let's stand back. Knock me down to about 80%. Let's silence that. So I don't think we're getting any experience for killing the worms, actually. Silence was on cooldown, so I'm down to about 70%. Should be okay to keep this. Silence that one though. Probably shouldn't have, since he was dying anyway. So we're halfway through here, and then we need to kill the spiders. More sand gnomes. There we go. Silence that. So I guess they're immune when they first come up out of the ground, because it seems like I'm unloading everything I have and then they stay at 100%, so maybe I'll just auto attack for those first 2 or 3 seconds. And I think the spiders are going to be back there, so this is kind of working out in our favor pretty well. I turned around and I did all my attacks while he was immune to them. Oops. Let's go ahead and get this lost spirit away. Help him find his home again. And we'll pull the cleft hoof. So I'm about at 80%. I think I'm okay. Just kind of keep driving a little bit. Lucking out with all these worms popping up. Silence that. And one more. Hopefully we don't get a sand gnome. we got one. Shouldn't have said anything. Alright, so let's work our way closer to the village. That way, not village, but the forest. That way, we can just kind of progress naturally to the spiders. I am at 67%, so I should allow myself just to heal real quick. Last one. Okay. Silence. And done. So we're at 60% health wise. And so we'll just kind of stand here for a second and gather our health a little bit. Just admire the view here. And oh, we do have a quest over there. Let's see what he needs. I want you to slay 20 Dreadfang widows and then return. Perfect. So we need to free 6 warriors and kill 20 widows. That's what we want. Jordan says, hello Jordan, welcome back. How are you? We're still in Terracar Forest, believe it or not. I was wanting to get out here as soon as possible, but the questing ended up being pretty decent, so we're just going to see how long the good questing lasts and then head back over to Blade's Edge. So I did actually follow up and look into the question we had the other day with the Legion, and like someone else was saying, I don't see anything against doing the Legion invasions. I think you'd have to be really careful though. I think, as we were saying yesterday, where it's going to be a high risk, high reward kind of quest, simply because some of those Felguard guys will just about one-shot you, even with BOA gear on. So it's definitely not something you want to encounter at level, or at any level, with white or gray level gear. Jordan says, I'm alright. I woke up late again though. It's all good. It's Monday. It's gonna happen, right? Alright, so these are, I think we're gonna have to end up having to have a quest to come back here to kill the really big spider. But we do need to free 6 soldiers back here. So maybe what we'll do is we'll clear out this corner and then work our way back in. That way we don't have mobs patrolling behind us. That poison's kind of taking a hit on Sam, so nope. Let's silence that. Save this guy from death just to give him a different one. Alright, so I think this is the last one in this corner. Just kind of watch behind me. I know there's a big spider that patrols around, but I don't think he gets he gets too far inward, if that makes any sense. I think he stays along the back and the outer area. I think. I could actually be really wrong, and that would suck. Alright, so we've popped open 3 of these cocoon looking things, and we've not yet freed up any warriors. That's 4. That's a really, really low drop rate for 6. kind of trying to be careful at how far back there I get. So I know there's that big spider somewhere. Unless someone's killed it. So we need to take care of that. That's 2 freed soldiers. Go ahead and knock out this guy because he's going to patrol right back where he came from. And we only need 7 more of those anyway, so we should be doing pretty good. Jordan asks, how long have you been playing this character for? That's a good question. Let me see. So I have 1 day and 22 hours of play time. Actually, 22 hours and 57 minutes, so we'll say 23 hours. Almost 2 days of playtime on it. It's kind of a lot now I'm thinking about it. We did put 6 hours of gameplay on them Saturday, I think. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but I guess it is what it is. That's pretty good. That's 48 hours to get to level 66. Just about. Normally these guys don't seem like they're aggroing once you break their nether web, but I'm going ahead and killing them anyway just because I don't want to accidentally run by on my way back through. So just kind of keeping with the theme of being safe, playing it safe. Jordan asked, do you have a main character? Yeah, I have, let's see, a Frost DK with a tank off-spec. So I've been working on the off-spec through the time walking events this weekend just to kind of build up the weapon a little bit. I think it's up to level 50 now. So I haven't gotten the concordance for it yet. But I also play a gnome hunter on Alaria. So Khadgar and Alaria are shared realms, so I have, you know, characters on both. Let's see, 4 more spiders and 2 more victims freed, 2 more soldiers freed. I don't think they really care about the aggressive victims. Alright, so 1 more. Jordan says, nice, my main is a frost mage. Nice. What's your item level? Do you rate it all, or are you kind of more of a I guess world quest, solo content, 5-man's mythic pluses? That's one thing I like about Warcraft in general, is that, you know, you don't necessarily have to play one particular style in order to kind of benefit your character. You can do quite a different amount of things. I think even, I don't think pet battling yields any quests, just because that would put those at a oh, he's hitting hard. It would put those who didn't have those pets at a significant disadvantage, so I think that's why they do that. So we need 1 more victim and 2 more spiders. Speaking of mythic pluses, I don't think I've done one in about 3 or 4 weeks. So I've been missing out on my Tuesday gear on all my main and my ult, so I should probably stop skipping out on that. Jordan says, I'm in a raid guild at the moment, hopefully going to do mythic tonight. Wow, that's really good. I've yet to step in any sort of mythic rating, so the dedication it takes to do that is pretty aggressive for the most part, I would say. I did get into heroic Nighthold, but we kind of petered out after about right up till we get to botanist, actually. So I don't know why I'm still killing these guys. I think I'm done. So we'll turn in this quest here. Kill this last spider right here. Now, is the setup in Tomb of Sargeras similar to Nighthold, where, you know, your first couple of bosses are super easy, and then your next 2 or 3 or 4 bosses are kind of harder, and then, you know, it gets progressively harder after that? Alright, so we want to kill the Terracar Tarantula. I know that I said that in 2 words, but that's the big spider we were watching out for earlier. So we'll swing around this guy. And go straight into this area. Avoiding allowing any other mobs to sneak up behind us too. So the spider's pretty big, actually. I'm kind of surprised I don't see it. There he is. Holy shit. Yep, that's the big spider. I'm going to try to shoot him through here. So how much else does he have? 7,000? Yeah, we'll use all of our cooldowns for this. Also slow him down. That is a big ass spider. That doesn't drop any loot. Okay. We'll go ahead and heal Sam, and I don't think there's anything we need to... Yeah, there's a spider right there, actually. Jordan says, the first is very easy, the second is reasonably challenged, and then third is easy. After that, they are okay up to the last 2, which are very hard on hardcore, on heroic and mythic. Oh, okay. So maybe next week I might try to see if I can get into a normal raid. I don't know if my items level is like 9-10, so I don't know if I outgear that, but I'd rather kind of go in and learn the mechanics of the fight and be slightly overgeared rather than being adequately geared and not understanding the mechanics on heroic. I was thinking that that was friendly. Flying Fish, welcome back, Flying. How you doing? What is Flying asks? What is one of the rarest mounts you own? I guess by rarest by number, you know, percentage would maybe be the Phoenix mount as well as a Nixia, but the content to farm that's so easy now. I don't know if that's maybe not considered as rare, but I'm trying to get the Lich King mount, Invincible, just to go with my DK. Alright, so we'll run... Yeah, we need to go back and finish burning those corpses, so we'll run straight west, it looks like. Jordan says, you should be able to blast through normal. Sweet. Yeah, I might do that. I don't know if I'll do that today, because I still have the time walking Black Temple to do. And I'd like to get a shot at the Transmog Warglaves. So the issue we had last night is we got into a group where, for whatever reason, everyone just kind of figured that it was the end of the raid once we got to the second boss. So we were going to find a raid where we could just kind of what's the word? Just kind of get to Illidan. We didn't care so much about the rest, so we were just going to join a half-done raid anyway. But according to that particular raid leader, if you're not on the same level as far as cleared content, you kind of set the whole group back. So we opted just to call it for the night. So the DK is 1 of 9 at the moment, so I might work on that later today. I don't know. It depends on if I can get free from what I need to do around the house, and of course, you know, how far we get with the Ironman challenge, because that has completely derailed what I've been doing on my main. This has been a ton of fun, actually. Let's see, Jordan says Invincible is my favorite. Yeah, I really like that mount as well. I did see a video, or the title of the video, I didn't actually watch it, but where they might make some of these rare mounts like this quest based to go get. So I don't know if they're going to say, hey, go run the dungeon 20 or 30 times, oops, and if you don't get it, then, you know, here's the completion reward to see the mount. So I don't know if they're going to actually implement that or not, but maybe it's just another RNG safety thing. I'm not really sure how I feel about that, just because of how much work a lot of people have done to get it. We'll see. I could be just completely basing thoughts off of a video that someone's made up. Alright, so I need to burn this guy. And this one. So, oh, no, 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 don't. Oh, he did take his corpse. We'll burn that guy then. Okay, I see how this works. So you don't have to click on them, you just kind of be near them. I realized that after I've burnt 15 of 16. And last one here. Alright, so with all that done, let's go ahead and turn these all in and see where this pushes us next. Jordan says, I hope they don't implement it. I managed to get it after countless hours of farming over months and months. Yeah, that's kind of my line of reasoning too, is that there's been so many people who've put literally days and maybe even weeks of pure farming into some of these mounts that kind of takes that work and makes it almost useless. Let's see, Commander wants you to slay 12 initiates, 5 Doomslayers. Okay. Turn these in. Alright, so he wants us to pretty much find that giant worm, whatever it's called, and then kill it as well. Do they want us to group up with people? Alright, so we need 20 Doom Skulls. Yeah, the big bone worm here. Yeah, let's go ahead and knock this out. So we need 5 Doomslayers and 12 Initiates, I think. Go ahead and hit the skeleton before he charges us. But this is going pretty good because we are halfway to 67, so I think Terakar Forest has actually been pretty good to us. Now, one of the mounts that I do want to start farming is, farming more often, is the, I think it's the Celestial Dragon, if that's right, the one in Pandaria. The content's pretty easy to solo at this point, so if you're 110, that is, I mean. Alright, Sam's health's getting a little low. Yeah, super low actually. What we'll do is we'll send him in to kill this guy, and if he dies, we'll just res him. I don't think I want to give Sam a heal that way. That way I can just res him at full health. And like that. Okay. Take out this initiate as well. Initiate. And this one. Alright, so those two are done. I'm going to get this Doomslayer since they seem to be a little bit more harder to find. Take that. And how many skulls are we up to? We have 3. So I think we need 20 skulls. And we need to use those to summon that giant bone worm. It looks like the initiates and the Doomslayers are going to be more inward than westward. So let's go ahead and kill these guys in this corner. And silence that Mind Blast. Alright. So this should be the last Doomslayer that we need, and we will make our way northward. That way we can farm ourselves some more initiates. Alright, so we'll head in through anything over here? Yeah, we'll head in. Nope, we don't want to go that way. We have Doomslayers, Doomslayers. Not a lot of initiates. A Lost Spirit, we don't need that. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and kill these Lost Spirits as well, just on the off chance that they drop the skulls that we need. I don't know if they do or not, but we're definitely getting skulls not at a 100% drop rate. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just wipe out this camp. So we don't have our cooldown for that silence, so we'll just wait and see. Let Sam take some hits, I guess. Let's see if he gets a little bit. We'll take him. We'll go ahead and blow up Pop, Bestial Wrath, and move on to this guy. Silence that. Perfect. So we're up to how many skulls? 7. And there's an initiate. There's 2 of them actually. That'll work out. Gotta make sure nobody's sneaking up behind me as I run around. Alright, so that quest is more or less complete, but we kind of have to keep killing stuff as we go westward, because we only have... How many skulls do we have? We only have 7 of the 20 skulls we need, so... Let's go ahead and pretty much kill everything on sight in hopes of getting more skulls. And we might literally have to kill everything. I think this this quest to kill the massive bone worm back in Burning Crusade was, I want to say you could trade the skulls and have one person have all 20 skulls and then summon them. But obviously, you know, with the Ironman challenge, you can't group with people, and I don't think there's enough people doing this quest anyway to benefit anyone. But yeah, I'm gonna have to pretty much farm. I'm really curious if these guys drop anything. No, they don't even drop loot, so yeah, we'll just stay over here then. We have 9 skulls at the moment. Alright, so the skeletons, those guys should definitely drop skulls. Let's see if that's actually true. Nope. It's kind of like when you're out there killing boars and they don't have a stomach or they don't have hooves or whatever else you need off of them. Oh, okay. So evidently half the boars in the area don't have necessary vital organs. Alright, so we're about halfway there for the skulls. Just seeing. Kind of just hoping anything drops it at this point. I think I've killed 3 or 4 things and nothing's kind of indicated that it's going to drop. I'll silence that. Not sure what he's doing, if he's summoning something, but that's not going to be necessary. That's really odd, actually. I wonder why, I wonder if only the Doomslayers and the other guys are dropping the skulls. So maybe we do need to stay in that area. Because I thought for sure killing the skeletons would at least yield some result, but we killed at least 5 or 6 and nothing dropped. So maybe we'll just go back to the initiates and hope they drop them at a little bit faster rate. Just have to be, you know, when you get in these situations where you're you have a quest that doesn't give a lot of doesn't have a high drop percentage and you're wanting to get to the next area pretty quick. I think that's when your biggest mistakes kind of occur, is when you're in a rush and you're taking stuff for granted, more or less. So I'm trying to make sure killing these guys as fast as possible, but also kind of keeping on my health as well as Sam's. That being said, Sam's at half health here. Go ahead and slow him down. That's odd. I don't think I've gotten one yet. Let's see what's going on. So we have 9 skulls, and yeah, I guess that's it. Guess we're just having really, really bad luck. So it's getting a little warm at my place. So what I'm going to do is break the cardinal rule once again. Park this guy in the safety, what I'm hoping is the safety, and play with my thermostat real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. It was getting a little warm in here, and I was like, man, why do I feel like I'm about to start sweating? Let's see. wants you to destroy the contents of the auction coffin. So we need to do that over here. I guess while we make that make our way in that direction, we'll go ahead and keep killing stuff. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't seen a skull drop in about 14 or 15 mobs now. I think this is why back then you could combine skulls, because more than likely the drop rate back then was probably worse. They tend to make the older content a little bit more, not necessarily easier, but soloable, just because you're going to have a much lower likelihood of running into someone who has the same quest. So if we don't kind of get these skulls here pretty soon, we're just going to keep moving on. There's really no point in spending 40 minutes grinding these guys just for you know, 10,000 experience. So we'll complete everything else that we can, but if we don't have the skulls to summon the bone worm, we're not going to worry about it. So we'll silence that. That way, I think Sam's going to end up aggroing that other guy anyway. Yeah. So we'll give Sam a quick heal. I'm going to slow that guy in case he decides to run as well, which he didn't. Alright, so that, for some reason, those two aggroed, so maybe they're a little bit closer together. Get Sam to go there. I jumped down the stairs for no reason, just being a hunter. It's kind of like, I feel like playing a hunter is similar to that perpetual state of jumping into an instance. You almost always jump. Okay, let's stay away from that. I'm going to slow him down right off the bat. He has about 3k health, so yeah, he's not even going to get Bestial Wrath. Alright, so that's done. We will go back. I think we got 3 more skulls from those guys, so I wonder if the mobs up here have a higher drop rate in general. Let's just take a quick little exploration. Jordan asks, do you play any other games except for Warcraft? Let me think. No, not really. I was gonna try. Ooh, what's this? He's got 7,000 health. I think I'll leave him alone. No, I've actually gone out a couple times and tried different MMOs just because I kind of like that game style in general of the sandbox atmosphere, where you're kind of free to do what you want and however you want to do it. But no, I haven't done anything as far as, say, the PlayStation or the Xbox. Alright, so I probably pulled pretty poorly right there. I was hoping that the Elder Scrolls was going to be pretty good, but from what I've heard, it didn't pull in as many people as they thought they would. So I don't know if that's just purely based on the game content, or people just didn't pull over and migrate as they thought they would. But yeah, no, I've always kind of hoped that there would be not something that would compete with WoW, but something that would be similar, maybe a little bit more open, I guess. I prefer the gameplay of, say, let's take achievements for example, and your kill quests, or your honor count kills. So you have, say, your first honor kill, you get an achievement for that, and then you have your 100 and I think 1,000, 5,000, and it goes up, and then you go all the way up to 250,000, and then it stops. I kind of like the open-ended style of gameplay where, you know, there's people out there who have 1 million, but the highest achievement that they have is shared with people who only have 250k. I wish there was a little bit more openness and about that, because that's kind of what Warcraft was about in your vanilla days. Is, you know, you would have, say, I don't know, one guy who had an incredible amount of honor kills, or he had some other extremely high amount of something else, and everybody kind of knew his name. But here it's just kind of more of a completionist style of gameplay. It's still very open, but I'm just kind of hoping like you have a little bit more freedom and more acknowledgement for how far you've gotten. I don't know if I'm explaining that as well as I could, but that's kind of my take on that. I kind of like the open environment, do what you can, and do it as much as often as you want, while still kind of getting recognition for it, if that makes any sense, like I said. Alright, so I think what I'll do is, I wonder who else would drop those skulls. We only need 7 more, but if going by current projections, that's going to require like 30 minutes more killing. So let's go ahead and turn in this quest, and then we'll work our way back around and kill that slain guy, or not slain guy, Terebus, the cursed guy, and Terebus. And then we'll turn in the quest for Torgos. Oops. Nah, that's what I get for running with my my map open. But yeah, no. WoW is pretty much it for me. I probably sink enough time into Warcraft by itself that I don't need another addiction. Alright, so we can mount up here and then head straight to... I'm going to go ahead and click this, that way it lights up on the map. But good news is we are over the halfway point, so I think 67 today is pretty feasible actually. Alright, I know what that means. I should dismount. As tempting as it is to keep going, I'm getting that rushed feeling, so I'm should just be careful and take my time. I do need to go ahead and sell stuff, so maybe I'll do that once I turn in my quest. Sam needs a heal. I think we should probably stop by Shattrath as well, because I think we had a small quest turn in there. Alright, so let's sell some stuff. See if we were lucky enough to get the belt. Repair as well, I suppose. Alright, so those are our quest items. Unfortunately, I don't see the belt yet. If we did get it. Nope, I don't think we got the belt yet. Wow. We did get a lot of cloth though. Alright. So we're going to put these skulls here, that way they're more easily seen. And let me see, what's the most time efficient thing to do here? Yeah, well, that'll work. What we'll do is we'll go to Shattrath, turn in this, and then grab the fight path and fly to Alarian Stronghold. And that'll put us close to those the turn-in quests, as well as the 2 other quests here. Maybe while we're over there we'll get some more skulls and be able to complete the big bone worm quest. Is that okay? That's try not to aggro anything here. I might still be neutral with Shathra City. So I try, if that's the case, I definitely don't want to be fighting anything, even if it's a mob near the guards, because I've heard of them just losing their mind and killing anyone that's fighting anything. Alright, so let's see if we can go through here. I didn't pick up the Aldor or Scryer's quest just because that's a long quest to pick up, and you kind of have to follow the guy around for like 5 minutes, and then the follow-up quests really aren't all that many, so with respect to time, it's just not too beneficial to mess with that quest. I think we can come up here. Is he inside? Is that how that works? Maybe he's under here. Oh, yep, there he is. There goes Sam. Alright, so we'll turn this in. Has been stolen. Your best bet is to find the ruffians and see if they have any information. So where is that at? If we pick that up. Okay. I know those guys hit pretty hard. Should be alright. The bad thing about quests like this is that even if are they in here? Let's see. Or are they down here? Yeah, they're down there. Oops. So that was for 30%. So let's wait just in case he hits like a truck, because he's got about twice the health I do. More than likely I'm gonna have to beat this guy down or kill him, so I don't want to start with that and have 70% health. So we'll just wait for our health to pop up. And 90%. Close enough. We'll round up. Alright. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and blow all the cooldowns. Oh, let's slow him down. And see what he has to say about that. Nope. He had a lot to say, actually. Give Sam a heal. Alright, so there's no guards to watch that. And okay, so we turn the quest into him. Complete that, and then find Nitrine the Learned at the Abandoned Armory in Nagrand. Okay, so that's a quest to go to Nagrand, which I don't think we're going to do. So we'll go grab the flight path here and fly to Alarian Stronghold. I know this person had a quest where there was waves of birds you had to fight, but we haven't come across that, so let's see, where is the flight path? Alright, so we're going to fly to Larian Stronghold. Alright, so normally we take a break at 8, but I think we've been on a pretty aggressive run today, so while we're flying, let's take a 5-minute break, and I will see you guys at, let's say 8:20, 8:21. Alright, thank you guys. Alright, so we're back. I logged out while we were flying just because I didn't want to risk anything. But while we're landing here, let's go ahead and fix the insistent talents. So maybe this might be a good chance to update everyone as far as other YouTubers' Ironman challenge progress. In case you don't know or this is first time watching, what I try to do is kind of update everyone as far as the progress of their Ironman challenge. Mostly people that tend to stream it. That way, kind of encouraging others to take a look at what other people are doing, whether they're playing a different class or how they're doing. So let me go ahead and pull that information real quick. So as of now, we have Dollar Gaming, who is a level 36 Brewmaster Monk, and I think he might have been in the hinterlands last I saw. Exploding Ember sadly died at the tender level of 26 yesterday. I think an elite Yeti did him in, so take a look at his channel. All the channels, by the way, are linked in the description. But he did jump back on the horse, and now he's a level 7 mage, so he's working his way back up. Alexandre Menard is a level 23 hunter. Falasui, I hope I'm saying that right, is an 11 warlock. And then Nylam, I haven't seen him in almost a week now, so we might stop reporting on him. I don't want to report on people who haven't really been on in more than a week, so we'll see. Right now he's a Brewmaster Monk, level 10 as well. So all the other YouTubers who are doing the Ironman challenge, I've linked their channels in the description, so if you guys want to head over to Exploding Ember and let him know I sent you and wish him good luck. I felt bad seeing him. He gave it a good shot. He did try to recover from the Yeti, but in the end it did get him. So like I said, he's trying a Frost Mage, so I couldn't do a Frost Mage, I don't think, or any mage for that matter. Too squishy for me, I think. Next time I give this attempt, if I get the hunter to 110, my next attempt will be a melee class. If I don't make it with the hunter, then I'll just try again with another hunter. I think that's going to be the outlying plan I have. Alright, so we need to find guys that drop skulls, and what we also need to do is watch out for patrolling mobs. So let's do that. Let's kill him. Maybe. Let's see if I think there's some skeletons over on this side of the map. Maybe in that boneyard. We'll see if they drop the skulls we need to finish this quest. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, if this turns out to be one of those quests where you need 30 minutes to complete it, we might not worry about it. Alright, so, and for today's goal is to pretty much get out of Terakar Forest and work our way back to Blade's Edge. So, alright, so these guys look like at least similar to the other mobs that were dropping skulls, so we'll do that. Silence that. And that's the guy we need to kill, I think. No, those are the 4 guys summoning him. Okay. So we're going to do this in the typical Qyune fashion, where we work our way around the perimeter and then work our way in. Because what I don't want to do is kind of work my way into a scenario where I only have one path out. So we're going to try to clear this whole hill here, and then we'll take care of those 4 guys in the middle. Because as a hunter, I'd like to leave myself a lot more room to be able to move around. Just because that's for some odd reason, that's how I play the hunter. I cannot stand still. So we'll just work our way around here. I'm surprised he didn't aggro. I don't know why my hunter switch target to him unless I accidentally clicked him, but that's alright. Sam seems to be taking the brunt of that poor decision. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to save Bestial Wrath for those guys, because I think there's a good chance if I pull one, when Sam goes in, they're all going to aggro. So I don't remember killing those guys. I think there might be someone else here. But I want to say I came in over there. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Popping all... Nope, wait. We're going to heal Sam up before we commit to this decision here. I'll give him one more heal and blowing all the cooldowns now. Silencing that one spell. Do they not aggro? Alright, I'm not going to complain. I'm just kind of surprised. And silence that. Alright, so does he hop up, or do I have the 20 skulls to do this? There's a lot going on there, so I just don't want to get... Oh, that's why. Okay. Alright, let's slow that down. Disengage. I think that's one of the few times I actually needed to. Nice. Alright. We don't have anything aggro to us. We give Sam a heal. And then... we'll do that. So how many, I just think we just need the drums for this, so that worked out pretty well. Now, once again, if you're new to the Ironman challenge, just because of the way my screen is set up, it's kind of hard to see what's going on in my text box, but one of the lines is that I must be flagged in order to capture this objective. Now, there's nothing I've seen in the rules about not PvPing, but you're so much you're almost guaranteed to die in PvP. I guess if you have an overpowered healer helping you, maybe that improves your odds, but I haven't seen anything within the rule saying you cannot PvP. I would just highly kind of discourage it. So once again, this little icon saying the worm's supposed to pop up here. Usually there's some sort of visual indication that, hey, this is the spot you need to do it, but I want to kill this guy right here. If there's nothing on the map, then, or if there's nothing here and we're just going off the map, then we'll pop the drums here in a second. I'm just going to try to get away from anything that's got a health bar on it. And oh wow, there's two at one time. Okay, so we'll pop that, and then we'll work on the next one here. So I already used my... Okay, so that's how that's going to work. I think if we use the drums again, we'll probably get something harder. I'm going to guess like 15 sand gnomes, and then... So I can't use it? Is that what they're telling me? It also must bring up unpleasant creatures. Oh, okay, so I guess, do I need to... Oh, that's what it is. I need to kill these guys again, and then use the drum. Okay. Alright, didn't know. That's what happens when you haven't quested out here in forever. Oh shit. Alright, so Sam just got poisoned twice. I'm gonna silence that. I should have silenced it on the one that was full health. That's alright. So I have a feeling this is going to continue for a little bit, and then we're just going to get all of a sudden one massive worm pop up, and it seems like Bestial Wrath's off cooldown, so I'll go ahead and pop these drums once again. Oops. Sam, I need you to participate in this. That was bad. They split up, went different directions. Alright, so we'll give Sam a heal here. And then Flying Fish says, what do you mean other than this? I have a DK hunter. Not DK hunter. An IF DK and a gnome hunter as well. Now I have quite a few other alts, but yeah, they're alts. I don't really play them too much other than try to get more marks of honor, or for transmog purposes to pick up, say, your leather or cloth sets. So I might do transmog runs with those guys. Alright, so everything looks like it. I'm going to give Bestial Wrath a chance to catch up, because I don't want to encounter something with 10k health and not have Bestial Wrath. So we just kind of run back and forth, make sure we have the dirt still on the ground. Okay, close enough. Is he flying? Oh. Alright, back to business. Okay, yep, that's it. That's I was not able to silence that spell, so we'll just use everything we have here. We don't want to melee, so this guy has 4,200 health. Alright, so maybe we're alright. Alright, with that, we can turn those in, and we should be getting some quests to just leave the area here pretty soon. Also, we probably will start getting quests to do dungeons, which we cannot do on the Ironman challenge. But no, flying, going back to what you're asking, the DK is actually what's on the thumbnail, and that's what I main on Khadgar and Valeria. DK just two-shotted that one mob takes me forever to kill. Alright, so like we were saying from the beginning, 67 is going to be today's goal, so I think we can make it. We might go beyond the 9 o'clock ending time, but it's okay. It'll be alright. It's Monday. Alright, so that's done. We don't have a follow-up, it looks like. So that means we're going to... What? Why are we going back to... Oh, someone in Zangarrosh wants us to go to Nagrand. What is this? Use the Rod of Purification on the Dark Stone. No, I don't think we're going to do that either. So yeah, let's go ahead and hearth back to Alarian Stronghold, and then we'll fly to Blade's Edge and get that last 25% down here. We'll go ahead and empty our bags and repair, going into Blade's Edge completely good to go. So yeah, the Rod of Purification, let's just abandon that quest. That way we'll lose the quest item. Sell that, that. Yeah, pretty much all this, I guess. So evidently there's no mail belts of great quality in Terracar Forest. Maybe they'll pop up in Blade's Edge. Let's see. Yep, we'll fly over there. One of the questions I've been getting a little bit as far as what's okay and what's not is the auction house and I think gifted items where some people, like take for example, I want to say Asmongold had a lot of people giving him, offering to give him gear and gold and whatnot, and he didn't take it, you know, for good reason. I think people would kind of give him a hard time for that, but at the same time, there is a possibility of you having a main on the server that you're playing on, and you know, just mailing yourself gold and or mailing yourself sets of gear to give to use while you're leveling. On the same extent, you could have a main to give yourself large bags right off the rip. You know, you could have 4 hex weave bags, so and that's what is that, like a 96 extra slots. So you know, that kind of ties in with the auction house a little bit. People use the auction house more often than not, from what I could tell, and that's all well and fine, but you know, there's nothing to check for a setup. Say for example, someone says, hey, I put up 4 hex weave bags for 25 gold each. Storm Rage says, I hope you die. That's rude. So that being said, there's a little bit of gray area there where the rules can't check you, but just for me and my game style, I'm hoping that, not hoping, but I'm just going to avoid the auction house in general and use gold completely from questing and whatnot. So maybe as I get closer to higher levels, I can get the flying. So maybe I'll save this for first aid. I don't know, but I keep going back and forth whether or not to use the auction house, and today it seems like I'm not going to. Maybe tomorrow or when I get to Northrend I'll change my mind, but just in the spirit of the Ironman challenge, I think I'm going to avoid it as much as possible. So maybe when I go back to the city, I'll just dump all this in my bank. But let's see. Flying Fish says, I used to main a DK into a Legion, now I just play a Frost Mage. So, now mages, I don't think I could I would have too hard of a time, or too easy of a time leveling. Seems like let's go ahead and take that off. I want to say Exploding Embers is going to level probably a Frost Mage. I think anything else would be kind of hard to control the mobs for the most part. And hats off to him, because I've tried to play a mage a couple times and I've struggled every single time, and that was with BOA gear. So yeah, that's one of those classes that I just can't fully grasp too well. Let's see, let me double check settings over here. Alright, so we are landing in Blade's Edge, and hopefully we'll have a whole group of quests we can go ahead and get right into, and I think we should be able to push at least within an hour that last 25%. Looks like there's some people already here since it is getting later in the morning, but we should be alright. Now, Flying, do you raid with yours, or mostly mythics, or what's your poison with game style? Gameplay, should I say? Alright, so yep, we have 4 quests right off the bat. Or more, wow. Okay. That's good. And where's the other one? You know, I should probably figure out where my, the Hearthstone needs to be. That way I don't head back to Terracar Forest. Make this in your home. And done. Alright, so first up looks like it's going to be the 12 links here, so let's go ahead and get into that. Do we need to kill these guys? Fey dragons. Yeah, let's go ahead and shoot one down, one or two down, and see what happens. Maybe not. Maybe there's no need to. I think that other guy that was here when we flew over killed most of the cats that were actually here, so we will just run over to this corner. Maybe he hasn't worked his way over here yet. Oh, nope. Looks like he's been here. There we go. So we need 10 more of those, and which ways are the quests generally leading us? Okay, so we'll have to go down here, mess with the ogres, and then we need to kill the birds, so yeah, let's go back south here. So it looks like chat disconnected for a second. Let me take a look at the YouTube health. Okay, so it looks like it's good. If you're watching this and you kind of find it lagging behind a little bit, just kind of refresh the page and it should keep you up to par. I don't know why chat disconnected, but it did. But I think we're alright for the most part. And he did wipe out the area for those cats. So I guess we'll just start with the birds then? Or is he already over here as well? Oh, okay, I get it. There's just a small camp here. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about high populated areas, is that you're kind of victim to a high amount of players, and you know, wiping out mobs and whatnot. It seems like Blizzard would implement something where, you know, the amount of mobs dying would kind of correlate to how fast they respawn. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they've implemented that too much into the older zones. Brad, welcome to the stream. Brad says, this is something I've been wanting to do. I've currently doing Lord of the Rings challenge at the moment though. Yeah, so I read about the Lord of the Rings challenge, and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to try to repeat what I've understand it to be. You level a guy, but he kind of has the same gear requirements as the Ironman challenge, nothing above white, and you kill stuff until the one ring drops, and then you take that ring, whatever level you may be, to Blackrock Mountain, and you destroy it there. Is that at least close? Because the grinding part for the ring doesn't seem like it's too bad, but you know, it depends on what level you get the ring at, whether or not the Blackrock portion of it's going to be feasible. I guess what you could do is grind the mobs, get the ring, level up a few times and then go into that zone and drop the ring off, but I'm not sure if that's within the rules or what that is. Alright, so I'm going to come back to the air car later. Oh, no, here's some. Kill that little guy. So since we're kind of fighting respawns on a certain level, what we'll do is go back to killing the cats, and then maybe when he's gone, we can kill the birds again. What I might do is just go kill the ogres while he's up here on this tier altogether. Brad says, yeah, pretty much those are the there are class requirements and etc. But you do need to do it all fast. Oh really? Like, is it I guess it being timed, or is it timed? Where would you go to actually farm that ring though? I thought it dropped in Red Ridge, but you know, who knows. Now the Ironman challenge, on the other hand, that's been, for me, this has been super fun. Just the challenge of the run all together, and then the high stakes of not having to, or not dying, has made this pretty addicting. I might go over, usually I stream every day from 6 to 9, but today we might go over that time limit just a little bit, just so we can get to 67. And I don't know if 67, I think 68, once you get to level 68, that puts you in the top 100 for the Ironman challenge, so that would be pretty cool to be able to do that. Brad says, yes, it's timed. Whoever does it the fastest wins. Oh, okay. Is it based on a website? Like where, how do they time it actually? Is it based off playtime or? I guess it would be if I think about it. Alright, so oop, there's one. So we just need, after this, 3 more cats, and we can work back on the feathers. Let's see. There he is. Alrighty, so one more cat. That priest that was here before, he's probably working his way toward the ogre area, which is where I need to go next, so I'm not too much in a rush to get right behind him and start competing again, so we'll give him a little bit of time to clear out whatever he needs to do and get ahead of us. That way we're not competing for the same resource for the next hour and a half. Let's go ahead and knock out the little thing first. There we go. Brad says, yes, the playtime is when you destroyed the ring. Off the playtime when you destroyed the ring. Okay. What's the time to beat right now? Oh, time to go to work. Alright, well, nice meeting you as well, Brad. You have a good rest of the day. Yeah, I'm curious what the fastest someone's actually done the Lord of the Rings challenge. Maybe I'll look that up later. Alright, so we need 14 more feathers, it looks like. So we'll come in through this way this time. Oh, wow. Did that spawn behind me? Alright, let's that's dangerous. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we'll leave him alone and we'll kill this guy up here. Unfortunately, silence is on cooldown. And we'll take care of this guy as well. And we need 10 more feathers. I don't think I need to work my way up to the trees too much since there's mobs down here. Let's go ahead and take care of him. Silence that. And then we'll knock him out. Have Sam jump on him. Oh wow, I'm at 65%, so let's go ahead and play a little bit more conservatively. Alright, so no feathers from either one of those. Kick, welcome to the stream. What server are you Ironmaning on? I think I'm about to start Ironman challenge, but my home server of Madrid is kind of PvP hell. I am doing this on Dalaran. I hope you can hear me over the plane in the background, but yeah, I'm doing this in Dalaran, on Dalaran, and my main server is not PvP, but it is actually full of characters already, so I'm kind of hoping Blizzard gives us the option in the near future to at least, if nothing else, use the WoW tokens to be able to buy more slots maybe. But no, PvP is definitely would make this difficult, if not impossible, especially if someone was streaming. I think people would intentionally just kind of wait for you to get into a contested zone and end the fun. Hey bud. So yeah, I don't blame you for wanting to find another server. Alright, so we have 5 more. Now, Kick, do you already have your class and race in mind? I'm at half health, so let's just calm down a little bit. Or are you kind of unsure what you want to do yet? Alright, so we're going to heal Sam. I want to send Sam in first this time, that way I can kind of not take the initial hit. Because I need to at least get back up above 70. I don't want to have that experience where those mobs pop up all around you once again and then I'm at 50% health. So let's send Sam in again. There we go. Sam with the nice little crits there. And 2 more. Perfect. Silence that. Oh, also, Kickstarters, if you're interested, just kind of keep me posted if you stream it or do the Ironman challenge. What I'm trying to do is kind of have to be a central hub for letting people know how other YouTube Ironman challengers are doing. So, you know, if you want your status update to kind of be announced, just let me know, and I'm more than happy to do that for you. Because it is fun to, you know, for me, for not only to do it, but to actually watch other players do it and see what they've done, where they made their mistakes, or where they were able to level quickly. We gotta turn in that quest behind us. Oops. Glad I saw that. So we have... Alright, so it's in the trees, it looks like. So we'll go ahead and knock out the pet first and slow him down. Because it looks like we have to turn in this quest probably to someone in the cage if there's anything that's consistent with the Arakar. I'll silence that. Go ahead and take care of him first. Silence that. Alright, so I'm going to get hit twice, it looks like. Yep. And that's going to put me at pretty low health. So he's running. I'm going to slow him down. Silence. Alright. There we go. So let's silence that. And yeah, Sam's at low health and I'm already at near 60%, so take a moment to catch our breath here. Turn this in. And use the Fistful of Feathers on the spell circle, which looks like it's down here. So we're going to kind of hang tight here for a second and let our health build back up. Maybe we'll let it get to about 90% and then we'll, I guess we're summoning something. Are we? No, we're just analyzing something. Alright. No problem. Close enough to 90, right? 82%. So we're going to clear out that area just to avoid any respawns popping up behind us. And then, yeah, we're going to kill this pad over here. And silence him, or slow him. Alright, so give Sam a heal here and send him in on these guys. Alright. Alright, so that's, I think we've made a little bit of a safety area, so let's go ahead and drop the feather. And just in case something nasty pops up out of it. Or nothing. Not sure if that's how that was supposed to go. I guess we have to stay semi-close, maybe. Alright. Huh. Analyze the aura. Oh, we're supposed to let... What are we supposed to do? Maybe I'll read this. Let's see, use the Fistful of Feathers on the circle. Okay, so using the feathers. Alright, well, it doesn't seem like we're supposed to have a third person, but maybe we're supposed to use this circle next. So let's do that. That's the disadvantage of not having quested out here since the Burning Crusade. We got a spawn right there. And that hits pretty hard. And we will silence that. Or we won't, since it's not off cooldown. Okay. So we'll just take the hit. And just to kind of keep this area safe. Oops, alright, let's slow him down. Finish the other guy off, get Sam to shut him up. Ah, so he's running from the circle. Or running to the circle. Which indicates something, he's probably capable of summoning something that's not going to help us out at all, so I'm going to wait till I'm about 90% and then I will use the feather on this circle and see if we get a different result. I don't see too much. Okay. I do not understand this. Why? Do I need to stay in the circle? Is that the trick? Saying to have someone analyze the feather, but I'm just not seeing. I did not see that someone up there, or if he's in a cage, or okay. So it looks like I just need to maybe run around here. Well, this is taking a little bit longer than I would have liked. Alright, so we'll run back up there and see what exactly... Because it names a person that's supposed to analyze the feather. However, it didn't say anything about whether or not to let him out of a cage or if he was trapped somewhere. So let's just work our way to this other outpost up here and see if he's... Where is the guy actually? I thought that was the bird here. I'm not sure. So we're going to do this at a much slower pace than what's intended, evidently. Huh. We're supposed to have someone analyze the feather. And let's go ahead and take care of him before he makes this a bad scenario. So they keep running toward the ruins here. And I have that little bird following me, but it doesn't indicate that it's named, or I'm not sure what to do at this point. I might have to look that up when for tomorrow's stream. So with that, let's just kind of take the feather with us, and maybe we'll find this person or bird or whatever it is in the at the Alliance camp. But it just seems kind of weird that that wouldn't operate for any other reason. But what we will do is go ahead and kill that final lynx, and then maybe drop down into the ogre area. I think we've allowed that priest enough time to be able to plow his way through and then move on, so we won't have to compete with him for any of that. So yeah, let's go ahead and run into town real quick, give Sam a heal, and then see if this guy is in town maybe. That's kind of odd though, that I don't know if it's bugged or maybe if I wasn't doing it correctly, but that's not him. Complete that. Collect 4 wolf tails. Okay. Let's stand in the middle of town and do a target Dara, I guess. Okay, that's you. Okay. Alright, so we were misled by the map, which is kind of odd. Alright, so that's been figured out. So let's go to the horde area, which I think is going to be this pathway over here to take us south. And try not to run by any mobs. It's this path, right? Maybe. Alright, so when we complete the ogre area, I think should be really close to 67. Which is pretty good progress for it. It's going to end up being a little over 3 hours of streaming, but still pretty good. Alright, so that will be how many? So we need to kill 30 ogres. Good grief. Alright. We're going to have to kill 30 ogres, one named guy, and then I guess we're stealing 11 brew. And these guys might drop the tails that we're looking for. Alright. Nope, no tail. Okay. So let's just go ahead and clear out this whole area and make our way toward the named mob, it looks like. I'm going to give Sam a quick little heal. And then 30 ogre seems like a lot, but maybe there's just a bunch of them condensed in these buildings and whatnot. Excuse me. Sam still hits hard sometimes. Alright, so we'll grab that. I don't think there's too much benefit in killing these wolves, it looks like. Maybe they're from a different area. Yeah. I think they're near the, what's that? That's odd. I think maybe they're, near that horde outpost. Alright, so the named mob. Oh, it's over there. Okay, so what do we need to do here? We need to go into the cave farther south. So let's leave those two to do whatever they're doing. Let's head farther south then. Picking up all the brew and whatever else we need to be grabbing. Alright. I'm going to do this a little bit more systematically. Just go straight through the gates. Alright, so these guys actually just drop the brew. Alright, that works. I'm okay with that. Oh wow. Sam hit him hard. Just make sure we have ourselves a nice clear area here to operate in. So I thought the killing of 30 ogres was going to take a while, but we're already at 14 of 30, so that's not too bad. Plus, some of these guys actually dropped the brew that we need, so we'll try to grab him before he goes back up the ramp. And silencing the fireball as well. Looks like he's going to get that cast off. Oh, maybe not. Give Sam another heal. Alright, so here in about 5 minutes, I think we're going to need to go into that cave down south for the crystals? Yeah, mine crystals. So let's grab that. Alright, so we are at 5 of 11 for the brew. 15 or 16 of 30 for the ogre kills. And then 0 of 5 for the mining crystals, so we'll just make our way south and collect and pick up and kill everything we can. Alright, that's done. Does he come? No, he's not going to drop anything. Okay. So we'll get the brew behind this guy. And give Sam a heal. Alright. I don't think we have a reason to kill him yet. So let's go back out this little camp, and I think the cave's further south, so let's do that. Kind of keep an eye on what's going on behind this, just in case we don't get snuck up on from behind by a hunter or all their pets and everything. A patrolling mob. Man, we might hit 67 just by killing all this stuff, actually. Which is nice, because that means that's just that much more progress into the next level. Alright, so the brew's done. I don't have to click on any more of that. And let's just work our way into the cave here. Take care of him, that way he doesn't become a nuisance later. And then him as well. Alright. Let's see if he actually comes all the way across. If he does come in the middle, we'll just pick him off. Works for me. Alright, so kill this guy over here as well. And then I guess we'll just click on either they drop them inside, or maybe they you click on them, I'm not sure. This should be, yep, that's 30 right there. And yeah, they do drop the crystal, so we'll just keep killing these guys until we get the 5 pieces that we need. Oh, we can pick these up. Okay. I guess we'll grab this one up here. That way we don't have to go deeper into the cave than necessary. So if you're watching and wondering why I'm going to completely ignore that, not only do I have mining, but you can't have any sort of profession outside of first aid on your character. So there's no further reason to go farther into the cave, but I'm going to continue to do so just in case there is a quest item or maybe even a rare mob. Let me see here. Yeah, this is all completed actually. Yeah, because what I'm going to do is just hearth back rather than actually fight my way back out. So I can go as far as I want without having to worry about respawns or something trying to kill me. Give Sam a quick heal. Kill this guy as well. And that's where the cave ends. So let's go ahead and hearth back. And hopefully the turn-ins will get us there. Alright, so let's mount up. And turn these in right here. So let's see, use the blood maw kegs to get 5 ogres drunk. No problem. And he doesn't have a follow-up, so we'll go turn in this one over here. And boom. 67, guys. Nice. Alright, we did it. So that will be a good stopping point and allow us to kill another 30 ogres, get 5 drunk, and then take care of Rima and get 4 tails. So that'll be for tomorrow's stream. So if you're new to the stream, I stream every day from 6 to 9, maybe a little extra like today, just so we can get to the goal we set. But tomorrow, let's go for 68 and clear out of Blade's Edge. So for all those that have watched, thank you for watching, and have a great rest of the day. Take it easy and be safe out there.